is how to play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Let's talk about May as a month and a sub goal and all of that. Alright, we do have a subscriptions goal here on the channel for the month of May. And the subscriptions goal is 500 subscriptions. That is very reasonable. We have hit that many, many times here on my channel on Twitch. So it's not like it's, oh my god, it's a stretch, it's outside of the region of reason or anything like that. It's very reasonable that we could hit 500 subs this month, okay? What is the sub goal? Well, since the last sub goal that I did was based off of feedback, and then no one really contributed to it, because no one really cared about it, I said, I'm going to go back to something that we've done before and works, alright? So, what are we doing for the sub goal this month? It's time for yet another retrospective event, alright? A retrospective event, where if we hit the sub goal this month, we'll be looking back at my 10-year history, over 10-year history, as a content creator, alright? And it's going to be fun because we've done many of these before, I think 3. And every time I've done it, you guys really seem to enjoy it. And every time we do it, people get more suggestions of things to go back and watch today. Okay?
Now, the one big thing, guys, okay? Time to slaughter people, okay? Milk and honey, I like to say. Milk that fucking gravy train for as much money as you possibly can. Right now, the absolute best way for you to contribute is to tip me. The reason being, in the month of April, there was a week where I was in Connecticut, spending time with my parents and getting married, and I didn't make any money. Wow.
Now, you know, it was a big problem because at the same time my taxes were due. So even though I did raise some extra funds before I left, all the money went to taxes. And so now I'm back and I'm realizing I'm going to receive a very small, or I shouldn't say very small, but a very reduced payment from both Twitch and YouTube this month. Which normally would be a certain amount. That's enough to pay the bills. And this month it's probably not going to be. Because I was gone for a week. And this is the fallback of kind of being self-employed and being a live streamer. When you're not here, you make no money. And that's kind of what happened, you know. I knew this was going to happen. It was much more important for me to spend time with my parents and, of course, to get married than worrying about the week of income. But now I'm kind of living with the repercussions of it, all right?
You know, my parents are more important than me staying in this house. Just being real with all of you. They're more important. Me spending time with them and cat meeting them, whatever, is more important than me losing a week of money to go see my parents. So that's what I mean.
I have no idea what video we're watching, RNBTW. It's weird.
All right. It's true. This house has been amazing to live in, but if I don't work for a week to go visit my parents and it's the tipping point of the reason why I can't stay in this house, then so be it. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking week. It's a week, and that week will be very meaningful to see my parents, to spend time with them, for Kat to meet them. It's going to be a really, like memories for life, you know? So...
Oh, did you read my last MSGSBTW?
It's definitely...
Your text speech
right
thing
now,
was
if you guys
turned
tip
off.
me versus other contribution methods, those tips I get right away, and I can put those right towards bills that are going to be coming up, and I'm not going to have enough money to pay because I'm not going to make as much money this month as I normally do.
Right now, if you guys tip me, it helps me more than anything else, and I appreciate it. In the next few weeks, please consider tipping me over anything else, all right? And I'm constantly just shilling things nonstop during everything that I do, so it's because I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
OFK, I can't remember what I said anyways.
Anonymous. You don't have to give your identity if you don't want to.
Something about
In
Wraith
addition
being
to
so
that,
sexy.
Big misconception here. You do not need a PayPal account to tip me. A lot of people still think this to this day. There was actually someone who has donated games to me in the past, and they actually contacted me and said, you know, I'd like to support you. If you have any games you're buying or you want in the next month, let me know and I'll look into getting them for you, because I can't tip you because I don't have a PayPal. And I was like, oh my god, you don't need a PayPal to tip me. If you go to that link, the tips link, all right, it'll say either log in with PayPal or alternatively click here if you want to leave a tip with a debit or credit card. You don't need an account. You never did. But people have this big misconception about it. So please consider it. All right, I appreciate any contributions. Again, they all help. But right now in the short term, I need your help with tips to get through this time when money's going to be incredibly tight because I know I'm not going to have enough this month to pay everything. I just know it because I was not here for a week in April, all right?
I don't know how to put this, but the guy
Also,
was
who
kind
is
of a
that on
funny
your new
guy.
banner pic?
Really? Me
She's
too.
sexy
I
AF.
just love money. I can't ever get enough. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Give me your money. A demanding baby, let's face it, is a money factory. Please give me your monies.
Real Talk Mod Me cheered and said you should start putting the tips total back if you're in need of money again. If you guys think that that's something I should do, I will do it. What do you guys think? So let's see what we got so far. We've got $5 from Rob, $1 from Jan KS at 6, and then $5.01 from Dr. Mike Muse. We're up to 1101. I'm just gonna say 11. I'm not gonna put change in there. Okay. All right, I will do that. The one annoying thing about this is that unlike when I used to use Muxy, there's no on-screen running tally for me of how much has been raised yet. Well, it's on a screen in Streamlabs, but you have to keep refreshing the screen manually. Like, there's no running thing. There used to be a running total at the top of my screen with Muxy, and it doesn't exist anymore in Streamlabs. So that's kind of annoying because if I lose track of tips, I'm gonna have to freaking go to that screen and hit refresh a million times to try to get it to update, so I know what the hell's going on. So
I'm very sedentary in my lifestyle. I don't move a lot, being honest. I sit here on the couch streaming all day long most days.
Hank Duma tipped me $10.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
He says, enjoying Days Gone a lot. Just take your time, knowing that the first part cannot be put on YouTube due to unknown reasons. I know you tried 3 times, saw it luckily on Twitch. It is on YouTube. Here's what happened. So Days Gone Part 1 is something's fucked up with YouTube. I uploaded it 3 times to YouTube. 3. Alright? And every time it says 95% processed, it won't fully process. So what this means is the video shows up for some people and apparently not others. From what I'm to understand, it is showing up on my channel. If you look on the desktop version of YouTube, it's there. It's in the playlist. You can watch it. I know because it's got thousands of views. But for people on mobile devices and watching mobile version of YouTube, it doesn't show up. Because that's a different... When YouTube actually says a video is processing, what it basically means is that it's sending it out to all the different feeds that videos can be seen on the internet, on YouTube. And one of those feeds is mobile, and apparently mobile just never showed up. Now, parts 2, 3, and 4 are there, fine. But in part 1 just won't work, and there's nothing I can do about it. I re-uploaded it 3 fucking times.
The salty tears. Day 1 views. Day 1 inflated
I think I'm gonna
views,
stream
make
some of
the
my own
money.
shit in a couple
But for
minutes.
Me, part 1 of the playthrough was like, that's do or die. That's gonna be the part that's gonna get the most views out of the entirety of the playthrough. There's no way I can not have, monetization on part 1. That's insane, okay? I have to be able to monetize part 1. It's the part everyone watches.
And YouTube refuses to do anything proper with this video. Now, since then, I put out videos of Phoenix Wright, videos of Mortal Kombat, videos of Donkey Kong. And none of those videos had any issue. It's just this one video of Days Gone, for some reason, YouTube has an issue with it. It sounds to me like it's an issue with their stupid processing in particular. Just doesn't like this video. I've almost never had this problem ever in my history as a YouTuber. Very rarely. Usually just re-uploading fixes it. Or sometimes what I would do is edit the video. Sadly, I don't have the capability of editing videos anymore because I don't have a video editor. I can't afford it anymore. It used to be like $300+ a year to have Adobe Premiere Pro, and I can't afford it anymore. So I don't edit videos. I just upload the raw stuff. It sucks.
CTR
It
speedrun.
is what it is, guys.
And Double J took me $5. Says, would you do a first of 5? Oh my god, what an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, I'm not gonna even read the rest of that. Anyway, what pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.
This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
That's hilarious.
Alright guys, so here's the deal. Today's the last day of April, alright? And I'm gonna be very honest with all of you. Because I was not here for a week, this month, you know, financially isn't a great month for me. And there's nothing we can do about that. I knew that was happening. I knew it was worth it for me to go to Connecticut and see my parents and get married and get all that done. And there was gonna be a, you know, a sacrifice here. And of course, I'm very nervous about next month because now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford stuff, alright?
I still need your help. I need to raise a lot of money this month. I really need your support right now, folks.
So all I want to say is this. Today, any contributions that you guys lend is much appreciated. So anything you guys contribute today, I much appreciate. Marbles in my mouth. Let's try this again. I'm much appreciated about anything you guys may contribute today. Okay, anything. It's not expected. It's not mandatory. But quite frankly, it's how I keep stuff going. I make almost nothing on YouTube whatsoever, and this month is definitely going to be my worst month ever on YouTube, considering that I didn't upload videos for a week. Oh, and by the way, Days Gone, which I started yesterday, those videos, part 1 still won't process. Like, I don't know what's up with YouTube, but it refuses to process part 1.
But for me, part 1 of the playthrough was like, that's do or die. That's going to be the part that's going to get the most views out of the entirety of the playthrough. Day 1 views, day 1 inflated views, make the money.
So people can watch the video, but like it never showed up in a lot of places. Like it never showed up on mobile devices, I guess. Like people who use YouTube mobile, the video would never show up. And so at this point, the video has less than 1,000 views because like half my viewership can't even see the video. They can't find Days Gone Part 1. And I uploaded it 3 fucking times, and YouTube still won't process it properly. So it sounds to me like YouTube just doesn't like the video file, and I don't even have a video editor anymore. It's not even like I can cut a second off the beginning or end and try to re-edit it. I have no video editor anymore. I can't afford it. It used to be, you know, $300, $400 a year to have Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't even have that anymore. So, you know, it sucks. It is what it is, man. So, that being said, you know, your contributions keep everything going. It really is your contributions, guys, on streams that are supporting me and keeping me going right now.
You know, oh, he's an e-beggar. Disgusting beggar.
Wow, what a name. Dick N. Cider. The fuck does that mean? Cheers and happy anniversary, Phil. So I guess there's some meme of I guess everyone's just gonna say every day is my anniversary. That's what it is. Every person's gonna say every day is my anniversary. That's what it's gonna be. That's a new meme or something. So, great, thanks. And then he cheered again. He said, if you could go back in time and never play Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, would you? No. No.
If I could go back in time, I'd play them and be even more offensive. Ha 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 ha. Even more offensive. I'd insult even more people.
Oh, silly putty. Oh, silly putty. Oh, knee slapper joke. Silly putty. Silly putty. Silly putty. Oh, is that what you guys are talking about? Oh. You're talking about the stupid incident. I had no idea. I totally, you know, I don't even think about that shit anymore. You're talking about...
The incident. Oh, splashed, and then it got on my hand. So my hand's, like, sticky, and it fucking splashed all over me. What the hell? It seriously, and splashed all over my face and my pants. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Drying myself off here. What the shit? Fucking exploded all over me. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, I'm okay now. I've dried myself off. This thing goes all over me. Okay. What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on.
Cue the Seinfeld.
Oh. Having on stream.
Oh my god. I totally forgot. I mean, I don't even remember when that shit happened. You know, that was what, 2016?
In mid-2016, I accidentally streamed myself masturbating.
Okay, that's what people... And it confused me because yesterday or the day before someone had said it, but it wasn't that. It's tomorrow. It's actually May 1st, I think, right? Alright, now I understand what the hell you're talking about. The incident! Every time that I say the incident, I have to play that sound effect from now on. Every time we bring it up, we have to... Yes. So, damn, that was 3 years ago. Can I explain? I don't think people want me to explain. If you explain, you may be scarred for life, so I don't think we're gonna be doing that. But, okay, now at least now I understand what people are talking about. Now I'm in the loop. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. That's one of the things that I'll never live down, but at the same time, you know, what are you gonna do? It happened, right? I'm just going to lean in and say, you're so chill with people memeing you. I don't care if people meme me as long as it's not something malicious. So, like, the incident... It happened. And it was something, you know, that I admitted to, and, you know, I don't care. What are you gonna do, right? It happened. But if you're gonna make shit up and meme insulting things about me that aren't true, that's not cool. You know, I don't care. A lean-in ban, there's nothing wrong with that meme. That's fine. You know, it's true. It's something that happens, and, you know, I've got an emote for it and everything. I don't mind that. You know, but if you're gonna meme things that are insulting and or slanderous that aren't true, that's different. There's a difference between memes that are true and you know, in good-natured humor, and things that are meant to hurt. You know what I mean? And the problem is some people don't know the difference.
Be like, oh, I'm a crotchety old 36-year-old streamer, and I don't like the memes, so I banned them from my chat.
Dick N. Cider just cheered and said, memes don't need to be true, that's why they're memes. But the problem is, a negative meme that's completely untrue can catch on just for being a catchy meme, and now people think it's true because they're stupid. That's the problem. Some of us understand. We're mature enough and old enough to know a meme isn't necessarily something that's true. It's just something silly. Sadly, some people are dumb and they think it's true. So, sadly, you know, you have a really insulting, slanderous meme about someone that goes viral. That's not good, you know. Kanji Monster cheered and said, it's hard to tell which are good memes and which are bad memes. You should make a chart. I'll make a flow chart, alright? I'll make the meme flow chart, explaining the best, most wholesome memes, and then the most toxic, disgusting memes.
I got married in Connecticut. That is correct. I got married in the state of Connecticut when I was there. I had to lie. Because I never told you the truth. I didn't feel like it was going to benefit anyone. This whole thing was 100% like a clandestine operation. wow, Phil's a scammer. He's a piece of underhanded shit. He's been lying to his viewers and fans for so long. And basically saying that, you know, he was raising money for taxes, but all that money obviously went to pay for this wedding that he didn't tell us about, and he scammed us, and no one would have ever contributed if he had said it was for a wedding instead of something important like taxes, and this is fucked up, and he's really screwed the pooch. And like I said, my loyal viewers and followers who trust me anyway are gonna believe me anyway, and so it does, you know, things are gonna continue as business as usual.
And then the memes that are kind of, you know, walking the line, the edgy memes that are walking the line. What is going on? Dick N. Cider says you don't understand meme culture. Oh no, see, I do understand meme culture. It's stupid. I'm not dumb. I understand meme culture. It's for brainless people who like to feel like they're a part of something that's like a viral movement. Oh, I know something that other people know, and when we say the same things, we recognize each other for saying said things. So now we feel like we're part of a greater whole and we have more purpose than previously being out of the loop. You know, you feel like you're cool, you're a hipster, right? I'm a cool hipster because I understand that meme. And it's dumb as shit. And in reality, memes don't mean anything. In reality, they're completely worthless. It's just a way for people to try to get more kind of value out of who they are and think that they're intelligent because they understand a meme. In reality, it doesn't mean anything. You could be a brainless idiot and understand a meme. So, you know, just saying, you know, meme culture is stupid. I'll put up with it because I understand it's something that people are into. And like I said, if there's memes that are funny or innocent and they're not meant to harm, that's okay. But I'm not going to sit here and be okay with memes that are meant to be really nasty, toxic shit. Okay?
Ah, the salty tears. Over 1,800 milligrams of sodium. This is one of the saltiest things.
Vote Democrat says, is there a reason why why my toxic meme is offensive? It seems innocent enough, but don't know your take on it. I don't honestly know. Like,
From what I'm to understand, the meme originated in one of my runs through like Dark Souls where I got toxic during the game, and I yelled out, "Why am I toxic?" Because I was so frustrated of why I was getting turned toxic and dying from it. And then people took that audio clip and turned it into like, you know, oh, Phil's a toxic person. Look, his streams are toxic and he's toxic. It's 100% true, and it's all just completely legitimate stuff. And it's because these people are such creative and positive people that they put this stuff onto YouTube, right? This is the God's honest truth.
so let's go ahead and make that a negative meme about him. Now, in general, just saying it, why am I toxic or whatever, isn't a big deal. But when you take things out of context, which people constantly do about me, and try to act like
I am a nasty or toxic person all the time.
and they say that meme, that's hurtful. That's slanderous. You see what I mean? There's a difference between, oh, every once in a while throwing it in there for fun, or let's just propagate it as a fact that Phil is a toxic, nasty person all the time.
Yep, I'm toxic.
There's no actual positive value in anything he does, so let's just bring him down. You know, there's people who actually come after me and try to hurt me in real life. I'm not saying beat me up, but I'm saying they try to do things behind the scenes with my identity theft and things like that. I mean, I'm not kidding you. People have done some really fucked up stuff.
The weirdest thing I ever got was shit. I got shit in the mail. I actually got shit in the mail. I got actual feces through the fucking mail. I can't believe your friend says, what's the grossest thing someone tried to send me besides the cardboard penis? I told you someone sent me fucking gorilla feces. They thought it was hilarious. Gorilla feces.
They try to get my power shut off, you know, because they think I'm a bad person because of memes like that. You know? So those memes can be very hurtful because some people are stupid. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Vote Democrat. You and I are smart. We get that it's just a meme. It's meaningless. It's just meant for frivolous fun. Not everyone's that smart. There are some really boneheaded people out there who take these things as a fact, and now they do insane things based off of it. You know? That's why it's not good. Okay? Anyway, so Vote Democrat. You're the top cheer of the day. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. There's some good discussion we're having today on pre-stream, guys. Thanks. I appreciate this. It's actually interesting to me. I like having intelligent discussion on pre-stream. I do.
Lol.
King of Hypocrisy, you are wrong. You can say whatever you want. You're absolutely incorrect, and I'm not going to bother talking to you about it because you're just stupid.
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic.
Oh, my nose. My nose has been bothering me a little bit late recently because the weather's turned into it's spring here now, and all the pollen's out. So in particular, my nose itches a lot. You might have noticed I've been itching my nose a lot on streams.
All right, and for those who are complaining about post-nasal drip, perhaps you should suffer it, because they're like, why is he snorting? Because I have post-nasal drip, and if I don't, I'm going to choke. It's the only way to clear out my sinuses. If you have an issue with it, you should probably talk to God and ask why he gave me post-nasal drip, because I didn't ask for it. I woke up this morning incredibly stuffed, congested in the head. I spent the greater part of the last hour and a half trying to clear out my sinuses. It's life. So either you deal with it or shut the fuck up. Because I've been doing this for over 10 years and had this issue the entire fucking time. And if you have a problem with it, you probably maybe should have realized I had it sometime in the last decade.
Going to Lean In and Goat Laugh, tip me $1. It says, so in theory, can frogs get your electricity cut? Frogs? No. Idiots who believe bad memes? Yes. They tried anyway. They can't anymore. But they did try at one point. I guess the goat laugh now is the new one. And you know what? I'll be honest. I think I like goat laugh. If you want to say my laugh sounds like a goat, I would agree with that way more than the ack stuff. Like, yeah, like a or whatever. That's definitely more like a goat than ack. I've never laughed an ack in my life. So if you guys actually want to say goat laugh as a meme, I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that.
I'm good. Oh my god.
Some people are actually like, oh my god, holy shit, really? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the goat laugh meme. If that's what it is. But the ack, I completely disagree with. I don't think my laugh sounds like an ack at all.
My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. Ack, 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 ack. Ack, ack, ack. Why does ack bother me? Because it's untrue. People have made a giant meme. See what I mean? Here's a meme. It has literally no meaning. My laugh doesn't sound like that. Fuck you. You're a liar.
But people say it does, and then they actually virally believe it does. Like, in their head, they've brainwashed themselves to believe that that's what my laugh sounds like when it doesn't. A goat is much better than that. A goat, I mean, that actually makes more sense. Kanji Monster cheered and said, why is emote spam against the rules? Most of the time, people just want to post frogs because it's funny. Well, it's very simple. I don't care about a few emotes here and there. I don't care if you want, every once in a while. But here's a perfect example. Last week, I was doing Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Now, I'm working my butt off during this playthrough because I'm doing voice acting and everything for the characters. And yes, I know I'm not a professional voice actor. My voice acting is kind of stupid and silly. But people like it. It's like it's a gimmick that I did back in the day, and people want to see it continue.
I'm a mature adult, and I'm not a children's entertainer.
So I turned to stream chat during the playthrough because I want to see how people are liking it. I want to see how people are, enjoying the playthrough and the voice acting and everything because I'm working my butt off. And the entire stream chat's full of frogs. The whole fucking thing is frogs. And I'm like, I can't have this, First of all, spamming has always been against the rules. There's people here who are legitimately here to see the stuff. I understand some of you are here to meme and do silly shit. Some people like the content and they want to enjoy the gameplay and they want to interact and talk about it. They can't when the whole fucking stream chat's flooded with emotes. You see what I mean? You have to understand there has to be a balance. It's okay. It's okay to come in, you want to make fun of me, that's fine. You want to do silly memes, that's fine. But there's got to be a balance. There's got to be a limit. No, you can't come in here and do insanely slanderous memes that are going to make people who are stupid think that that's true. No, you can't come in here and completely fill the stream chat with emotes because then people can't even talk about the game. You see, there's a balance to everything. There's a nice balance to everything. Women's Feet says, I love the fact you're embracing memes. Good shit, brother. Dude, again, there's nothing wrong innately with memes. What's wrong is when people take them to the extreme to be negative and slanderous, and they hurt people who they're memeing on, and people are so stupid that they believe memes are facts when they're not. That's, just like everything in life. Moderation, right? You keep it under wraps, you keep it under moderation, it's fine. It's when you go to these extremes that things get fucked up. Okay?
We're soulmates. Oh my God, was she beautiful? So beautiful. I almost cried. When I saw her, I was so happy. I was like, you look so amazing. Not to say she doesn't look amazing every day. That's one of the things she's good at. She's amazing at makeup, amazing at dressing up and looking nice. And I was blown away at how she looked.
Obviously.
What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God, I wish I fucking was.
This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, that's... sounds good to me.
I'm gonna be checking out Days Gone today. Someone named Ace Best tipped me $100 and said, basically, I'm giving you all this money to make sure this covers the full cost of buying Days Gone and basically keep the change, okay? Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you. Really, thank you. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. Okay? I seriously would do it. So because he tipped me so much money, I was like, all right, fair enough. Now I can buy Days Gone. It's going to cover the tax. It's going to cover the sales tax. It's going to cover everything. So this is good.
On Wednesday, by the end of Wednesday's stream, so at that point I'll be 8 hours into the game, if you guys are liking it and it's something that's an ongoing playthrough that's entertaining to you, and you think that I should keep doing it, then I will. But by the end of Wednesday, if we're kind of like, meh, you know, I guess the reviewers were right, there's really not much to the game, it's kind of boring, and, you know, the stream viewers aren't really engaged or entertained by the game, and, you know, whatever it may be, then we're gonna drop it, alright? And the thing is, because I didn't, you know, up front invest in the game myself, it's okay to drop it. It's not like, oh, I paid a bunch of money, and the game ended up sucking. I mean, I'll be very honest with you guys. Already this year, I got burned multiple times on games. Games like Jump Force, World War Z, which World War Z, by the way, that was a game I wasn't going to play at all. And then I did a poll, and the poll said play it, so I bought it, and it was a complete waste of money. And that's why I was so skeptical about Days Gone. You know, I hold a poll, oh, play Days Gone. I drop $60 and have a waste of money. Again, I just did that 2 weeks ago, you know? So that's kind of why, another reason why this happened like this, okay? I apologize in advance if I seem stressed out today. I am. I'm incredibly stressed out because of stuff that's going on behind the scenes. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with the games I'm playing or anything like that. It's not stream related. It's other stuff behind the scenes going on that's stressing me the fuck out. And, you know, it sucks because I know sometimes it comes through in the stuff that I'm doing. And, it, you know, it just really does. It feels shitty that I come here to stream to play games and enjoy them and try to relax with you guys and everything. And then some days, like today, I tell you, I was already on the fucking phone for about, you know, half an hour, 40 minutes before I even started the stream. I'm stressed the hell out.
Sometimes it's legit. Sometimes it's acting. I'll be honest.
And it, you know, I gotta try to get my mind off of that shit. But it sucks because now, I mean, this is the truth of the matter. I'm gonna stream Days Gone, go on break, eat dinner, take a shower, gotta jump in and do a bunch more shit, personal shit behind the scenes, jump right to second stream, do 2 hours of Phoenix Wright. After that, I gotta go right back to doing more work behind the scenes, other stuff you guys don't know about. And I don't even know tonight if and when I get a moment to sit down for myself and relax. And that's pretty much been my fucking life, like, constantly, recently. Like, I just don't have any time, no relaxation time. Behind the scenes because I'm overworked, and it's not, again, it's not the streams, it's other shit going on behind the scenes that's not allowing me to get the rest and relaxation time that normally I would get. And I can feel it in me that I'm like on edge right now. I'm like fucking stressed and, you know, not feeling relaxed and refreshed and good for the stream. And it sucks because I'm afraid now, oh, I'm going to go ahead and do Days Gone. And what if I get frustrated at the game, not because of the game, but because of me and other shit, you know, going on, and it's not fair to the game.
Basically, here's a whiny baby. The baby wouldn't shut the fuck up, yelling for 7 fucking hours straight.
Right? And I don't want that to happen. You know, I don't want that to happen at all. So what I would ask, a couple things. Number one, please guys, be understanding that today, if I seem like I'm in a bad mood, or if I react in a way that you're like, whoa, why do you feel like so agitated or whatever, it's because I'm stressed out because of other shit behind the scenes, not because of what's going on stream. It's not you and it's not the game. It's just other situation, you know, other shit going on behind the scenes that's kind of dragging me down right now, you know? And I don't want that to come out on the stream, because that's not fair to you guys, that's not fair to the game devs who made Days Gone. If I am unfairly being negative, I want you guys to know, you know, why. Alright? Okay? Fair enough? Alright, you know? And, you know, yeah, you know, some people are, of course, in the stream chat being, oh, it's because of finances and stuff. That's part of it. That's not all of it, but that's definitely part of it, you know? With everything going on, you know, you get past one hurdle, you get hit by the next. You get past the next hurdle, you get hit by the next. And the thing is, I don't want to inundate you guys with the stories of the shit going on behind the scenes. You don't need to know this. You don't. You don't need to know about the personal shit going on behind the scenes. You don't need to know about the shit that I'm going through right now that's stressing me the fuck out with all this stuff back in the background, because ultimately you can't influence it. You guys have been incredibly supportive of me every step of the way. And it's like I said, your contributions have allowed me to do what I love for so long.
And now it's come to the point where, you know, the crap hits the fan, and now things are just going to start falling apart, and there's nothing I can do about it. Celebratory toast! Everyone, if you have a drink, raise your glass with me, or your can, or your chalice, or your flute, whatever it is that you may drink from. Let's have a celebratory toast to being done with that fucking shit. Salud!
So it's not like I can be upset about anything that has to do with you guys or the streams or anything. It's just a shitty life situation behind the scenes that drags me down sometimes. And, you know, and today I'm really feeling it. I had this stupid phone call before the stream, and I'm like, man, boy, you really want to pull me down from being excited about starting Days Gone is get me on a phone for 45 minutes with a bunch of fucking nothing nobodies. And, you know, wasting my fucking time. And I'm like, it's just very frustrating. And I could explain the whole thing to you, and it wouldn't help anything. It would just be me venting. And you guys don't need to hear that. You don't want me to be unloaded on about this kind of shit.
Because I never told you the truth. I didn't feel like it was going to benefit anyone. I had to lie.
Because ultimately you have nothing to do with it, you know? So I'll just say, please, just be a little bit more understanding today, alright? I again, in advance, I apologize if any negativity or whatever comes out on stream, because it has nothing to do with any of you guys. You guys have been amazingly supportive. You guys have hung out with me every day and had a good time. You've supported me, you know, emotionally and financially and in every possible way. I can't say, you know, anything negative. So, you know, it's just life is what it is, I guess, at this point. My life behind the scenes when it comes to some personal shit just ain't gonna be so good, and there's nothing I can do about it, right?
It's Tevin's fault.
See, that's the thing. Bub Zero says, oh, but you'll tell us more about it once you need help, right?
I need help now. But, I mean, how many times can I yell help before people are like, enough is enough?
Oh, shit. Well, that was way too much. This thing erupted on me. There must have been an air pocket in it. That's not cool. But we could salvage it. Look at that. Just put a little bit on top. It's going to be way too much on the bottom. I'm going to have to avoid that blotch right there, because I obviously didn't want that to happen. But
Oh, shit.
And you're right. Fair enough, guys. You guys have helped me so much in the past few months. You know, in particular, 2 friggin' marathons I just did to raise funds for taxes, which, by the way, you know, they did. They got me past that initial tax hurdle, and now it's on to the next thing. On to the next, and then on to the next. See what I mean? It's just a fucking ongoing thing. And how many times am I going to sit here and scream about it and yell about it and ask for help? It's just not going to work anymore, because it's not fair to you. That's why I'm not going to sit here and waste time, you know, talking about it every day, because there's no point.
You got fucked up.
DSP, get a job.
Yeah, there you go.
Buddy. DSP, get a job.
Oh my god, here we go, moron. I have a job, it's much better than yours. Stupid. Oh. Alright, well, you know I gotta go to a private party now, because you got these idiots who are gonna join the lobbies. Idiots who are gonna join the fucking lobbies and be stupid, so...
you guys are helping as much as you can. You know what I mean? You can only, if you have a well, and the well, you can only empty the well as many times as you know, what else can I do? And what else can you guys do, you know? So I'm not gonna make it about that, okay?
I can't let this beat me, but I don't know how to beat it. I don't know how to beat it myself. That's the problem. You know, every other time I've had a backup plan, or if it no backup plan, just toughing through it somehow worked. I don't know what to do this time. All right, guys. I think that's enough for me. You don't want to see me, you know, crying like a fucking baby here. Oh. By the way, congratulations to both King Kozatov and Lawler Mittens, who got themselves timed out for spamming spamming in the stream chat, which is not allowed. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You guys know the rules. You're regulars, so now you can sit outside for 10 minutes and don't come back and do it again. All right? Toxic toilet juice.
Hodor Tar cheered. He said, trolls on Twitter say, you won't drop the Days Gone game even after 2 sessions, and you're going to finish the game no matter what, so maybe drop the game just to rustle their jimmies. I'll do what I feel is best after playing the game. If I'm liking the game, and you guys on stream are enjoying the game, then I'll keep playing it. If I'm not liking the game, or you guys think it's boring, then I'll stop. And the thing is, because it was donated like it was, no pressure. That's the cool thing. It's not like in the back of my head, I'm thinking, man, I paid $60 for this game now. No, there's no pressure now for me to continue. If I want to drop it, I can, and I'll just focus more on Mortal Kombat, right? So, let's see what happens. No Smooth Gaming, he says, don't you think it's upsetting for the person who bought you the game to hear this? No, they knew that up front. In fact, I explained this last night when we were all talking on the Blackout stream. I explained that's the situation with Days Gone, and then he gave me the money to buy it anyway. So Ace Best knew up front what to expect, and there's no expectation of me doing a full playthrough. In fact, that's ludicrous that someone would donate money for me to check out a game that I didn't want to buy myself, and then think that I'm committed to having to play the entire game. That's insane.
What? Oh my god. It's terrible. I'm a horrible person.
That's crazy entitlement. We gotta do what's good for the streams, you know? Regardless if someone donates a game, doesn't mean that I have to play it from start to finish. That's insane. That's just nuts. Okay?
Honorable Farrakhan chooses, what's something you look back on over your 10-year career that you regret doing to this day? I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, I did nothing wrong. I've done absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever. Because I've done nothing wrong, you know? I didn't do anything wrong. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Zero. I did nothing wrong.
Vote Democrat did a 222-bit cheer. He says, I hope your stress behind the scenes isn't health-related. I mean, at this point, it's not. But the problem is, when you have constant fucking worry and stress, it can become health-related. You see what I mean? Like, right now, it's not. But if, for the next 6 months, things are incredibly stressful behind the scenes because of other stuff going on, it could turn into health problems. That's what one of the major concerns I have is I'm not feeling rested anymore, you know? And I'm off stream. I'm constantly doing other shit behind the scenes that's causing stress. And I'm not feeling well rested. When I'm waking up and I'm like, oh god, I'm all stressed out. I gotta make a phone call now and shit in the morning. This is usually in the morning is when I have time to spend some time with Kat before I jump on stream. Instead, I gotta be on a fucking phone, you know, talking to some fucking company. And it's like, this sucks. You know, this really fucking sucks. So I hope eventually it doesn't turn into anything health-related. I hope. Okay?
Wow, Phil's a scammer. He's a piece of underhanded shit. He's been lying to his viewers and fans for so long. And basically saying that, you know, he was raising money for taxes, but all that money obviously went to pay for this wedding that he didn't tell us about, and he scammed us, and no one would have ever contributed if he had said it was for a wedding instead of something important like taxes, and this is fucked up, and he's really screwed the pooch. And like I said, my loyal viewers and followers who trust me anyway are gonna believe me anyway, and so it does, you know, things are gonna continue as business as usual.
Back to reality tipped me $1 and basically says, I try to come to your streams to escape the stress of my own life, but now I hear you talk about your behind-the-scenes stress. You know, why are you so honest talking about behind-the-scenes stress and money problems?
Oh my god! That's great! Oh my god!
Well, the thing is, I'm not, like, I haven't told you specifically what's going on at all. And I'm not want to inundate you guys with that. But the reason I brought it up is because I want to let you know if I seem overstressed and or negative today, it's not, again, it's not you guys and it's not the game. It's other stuff going on behind the scenes. And I feel it's only fair for me to say that up front, because it's not fair if you tune into the stream and something happens and all of a sudden it triggers me, or I get upset or whatever, or I'm frustrated with the game when you're like, wow, it's really not a big deal. Why so frustrated? You know, understand it's not that, you know. I want to have a preface before we start because that's not fair to you guys, the viewers, and it's not fair to the game developers for me to have unfair, negative, or stressful feelings already pent up inside me that may come through on a stream. I hope they don't, but they might. So it's only fair for me to say that up front, at least from my perspective. But I didn't bother you with any details or anything because, quite frankly, I don't think that you guys should be inundated with my shit. Okay?
Help! Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! Help! What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.
This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Now, obviously the elephant in the room, I'll address it now, get it out of the way, and I'm not going to bring it up again, at least in the near future. Days Gone came out today, and you might be wondering why I'm not playing it. Well, first of all, I was very smart about this one, alright? Instead of rushing to pre-order this game digitally, which I've done with a few games and ended up getting burnt, I was skeptical about Days Gone. A few reasons. Number one, because the game had been delayed a bunch of times, and that's usually not a good sign, alright? Number two, because a lot of people who had seen the game early and or played the game on the earlier side, not early release versions, but actually just like pre-release builds, had basically said the game didn't seem very good. That it seemed like, not that it was bad, but that basically the game wasn't anything to write home about. That it was kind of uninspired. It felt like a bunch of other games kind of mishmashed together. And so, I basically played it by ear, and I did not purposely pre-order the game to see what was going to happen. Alright, now I said all week I was going to play it today, and it was funny because originally I said I was going to play it all day today, and then when all of a sudden negative reviews started coming out about the game, I take that back, not negative reviews, but basically not glowing reviews for a Sony exclusive. The reviews are basically coming out saying the game's okay, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, it's alright, it's not amazing, it's not a game you must play, but at the same time, if you're looking for a good kind of open world game with some zombies in it, it's good, if that's what you want, but it's a lot of things you've done in other games, and you're not going to find yourself too riveted by it, it's okay, it's just okay. So, all these reviews started coming out this week, which they started, I'd say, probably around Tuesday, Wednesday. A bunch of people started messaging me saying, Phil, are you still going to play Days Gone? Because this seems like a game that actually is not very interesting, and in particular, from what reviewers are saying, the game gets kind of boring once you get a few hours into it, and you get more to the repetitive kind of stuff, wandering this open world that you've done in every other open world game, the looting, the base takeovers, etc., and it seems like it will not be a very fun game for streaming. Like, maybe if you play the game yourself, it's alright, but for streaming, it's not going to be very riveting or entertaining to your viewing audience.
I want to keep doing this for a living. I love it. I have a passion for it. You just have to be aware. You have to look at the people who are out there, and you really have to judge for yourself who's worth your time. And by the way, subsequently with that, who's worth your investment, because these people are constantly always accepting things like cheers and subs and tips. And if you're giving it to the person who's only streaming to make a buck, versus the person who has passion for what they do, what's going to end up happening is the people who have passion for what they do are going to go away, and you're only going to see the shills. You're only going to see the people who get the ginormous sponsorships, the ginormous money, and all the people who have passion for what they do and do it because they love it will go away. And that's what you got to be careful of, guys. Okay?
So are you actually going to be playing it or not? And I was very honest. I kept it on the schedule, and I said, well, maybe what I'll do on Friday, then maybe I'll do Days Gone as my first stream, and we'll go back to Mortal Kombat as the second stream, since it seems all the hype right now is around Mortal Kombat or whatever. At least for me, you know, my Mortal Kombat streams have been doing pretty good this week. So the question is, you know, what am I going to do come Friday? So then yesterday, a lot of people got their hands on it early, review copies and the like, and the consensus seemed to be, as of yesterday, the game's not very good. That, you know, it should have been a lot better. The way that they hyped it up for years and years, it doesn't live up to the hype. It's very lackluster. In fact, I personally watched this really in-depth video review. It was about 6-7 minutes long. And basically what the guy said reviewing was very, very simple. He says, this game is a mishmash of things you've done before. If you like The Last of Us, you'll feel like you've done this third-person shooter gunplay before, especially when you get to the stealth elements where you're trying to do stealth takedowns. If you've played State of Decay 1 or 2, you're going to feel like you've done all the zombie combat before, because it's almost identical. And essentially what this game is a combination of State of Decay with other kind of third-person shooters, alright? Now,
I need a sip.
what I guess the best comparison that you can really make with Days Gone is compare it to Mad Max. Do you guys remember Mad Max? What was it, like 3 years ago at this point or something like that? Mad Max was a game that came out after the hype of the movie had died. So Mad Max, the movie, had come out in the summer, and the Mad Max game came out in September, alright? Mad Max was not a bad game. In fact, I played Mad Max, a full playthrough of Mad Max, and I actually really enjoyed it. However, my viewers did not. I'll be very honest with you. You know, I played the whole game, which was like 30-plus hours. After the first 1 to 2 sessions, people constantly complained about me playing the game. Said, stop playing this game. You should be doing something else. This game is boring. Why are you still playing this game? We keep telling you it's more fun to play than watch. Why are you doing it? And this happened, I'm not even kidding, for about 2 straight weeks as I played the game on and off and balanced it with other stuff, to the point where I was losing my mind because I was like, this sucks, you know, that people are not liking this game for whatever reason. I thought it was a good game. Okay? Now, the bottom line is this. This is a different era, ladies and gentlemen. It is. It's a different era. This is an era where, for me, things are a lot different than they used to be. I don't have a lot of disposable income. I certainly don't have a lot of money to throw at games that are not going to be something that are going to be a good investment for the streams. So I'll give you a perfect example here. A game like Mortal Kombat 11, I know I'm going to get legs on it.
Huh?
Reason being, there's a ton of content, there's a ton of characters in it. I know I'm going to get a couple of weeks of content out of the game before it finally dries up. A game like MLB, and I know that sounds silly, but even a game like MLB that's not so entertaining is a good game for the chill streaming, because it allows me to do late night streams of a couple hours at a time here or there, and we interact during them, and we wonder, am I going to get a home run? Am I going to get promoted to the next league or whatever? And even though, I'll be honest, it kind of stagnated, I still, at this point, have gotten, 13, 14 hours out of it, and I'm still going. You see what I mean? These are the kind of games that I need to look at, because at this point, I'm a live streamer, and I think what people need to finally realize at this point is that I used to be a Let's Player for YouTube. I'm now a live streamer for Twitch, okay? I've completely made the full conversion. Even though I still record my streams and archive them for YouTube, I'm not a YouTuber anymore. I'm not. I'm 100% not a YouTuber anymore. I am a live streamer. In the last 2 years, I have completely changed over my formula. So essentially what I'm looking to do when I play a game is one of two things. Either entertain you and hold your attention enough that you're going to come back to the streams to watch the gameplay, or create a chill stream experience enough that there's enough interactivity that you're going to come back just to interact with me. It's got to be one or the other, or a combination of the two. Okay?
In this business that I'm in, if I'm not the first to do something, there's a strong chance that I'm not going to get that view and I'm not going to get that business, right? People think I'm like the dumbest person or something. I'm not. I'm actually way more educated and I know way more about business than most people who use fucking YouTube.
So, knowing all this, yesterday while I was out on my day off, and seeing all the reviews coming in and seeing all these people message me saying, gee, are you still going to play Days Gone, since it really looks like a lackluster kind of boring game that doesn't look like it'll be good for streaming, I put up a poll on my Twitter asking, would you like to see me still play Days Gone, or should I skip it and focus on MK11? and then basically rotate in the nighttime chill streams way more earlier than I had planned. Because my original plan was that this whole week I was going to balance Days Gone with MK11. All right, but being that, you know, if I was going to end up skipping Days Gone and it wasn't going to be anything interesting, okay, then what I was going to do is say, all right, forget it. We'll just do MK11 as the main streams for a while, and I'll balance that with the chill stuff. All right, now eventually I know MK11, you know, it's not going to be as interesting to watch every single day. So probably after about a week or so, I do something else. Maybe I play another platforming game to balance in with MK11 until Rage 2 comes out or whatever. We would find something else to do to balance with MK11. So that you guys aren't getting constantly bored or whatever. You see what I mean? We would do something to figure it out during daytime streams. Now, the other thing is, it's not to say that I'm never going to play Days Gone. That's not the case here at all. But I'm not going to drop $60 on a game that I play 1 or 2 streams, and then you guys are so bored you never want to come back to watch it again. You see what I mean?
Let the green roll in. Give me your money.
It'd be one thing if the game was $20 or $30. And I can pretty much guarantee that in a stream of a premiere of any game, I'm going to probably make enough to cover that kind of cost. But $60 for a game I play once, it just doesn't fly anymore. Okay? It just doesn't. I can't do it. I have to make smart decisions on what games I'm buying and what games I'm streaming because of my situation. Alright? So, I'm not saying I will never play Days Gone. I'm just saying there's no way I'm going to be buying it now. Maybe I wait a week or 2 weeks and all of a sudden Days Gone goes on a half-price discount, which, let's face it, guys, happens all the time. With these games, especially the ones that don't initially sell well or get reviewed well, we see price drops almost frequently now on a lot of these games. And then you could get the game for 50% off within a week or 2. Okay? So if that's the case, then maybe I will pick up the game, you know, in a little bit. We'll see. But I'm not buying this game for $60 when it just seems like a game that's going to be boring for streaming and people are going to get bored really quick. Alright?
No one in the streets hasn't even talking to me anymore, so I'm going to call it a night soon, guys. Sorry, but if people aren't going to pay attention, I'm not going to fucking keep playing.
So I ran this poll last night. Well, actually, I ran it during the day while I was out yesterday. And I full well knew that this poll was not going to be accurate. I knew that going into it. So you might say, well, why did you even run the poll? I was curious to see if there was any interest whatsoever in me skipping Days Gone, or if there would be, like, completely 100% lopsided and everyone's like, no, play it. Because the bottom line is, if the vast majority, like, let's say it was 80-90% landslide, had said, play Days Gone, Phil, I would have said, all right, I'll just do it, I'll bite the bullet anyway. But that's not what happened. The poll ended up being, like, 61, 62% to, like, 35, 36%, something like that. And like I said, I know for a fact that there's fake voting on those polls.
What?
In fact, it was hilarious because I put the poll up, and I'm watching the poll, and I'd say probably within the first hour there was maybe like 100, 200 votes. Then all of a sudden it jumps by 400 votes instantly. Gee, I wonder where the 400 votes came from. I'm sure they're legit that they all came in at the same time, right? But this happens every time I do an online poll. There's ways to game the system. All those votes, by the way, came in, play Days Gone. Alright? You wanna know why those votes came in? Because people who don't like me and people who fuck with me want to see me waste $60 on a game that I'm probably going to play once or twice and get nothing out of, and now I got to make a tough decision. Because now I've played the game for 8 hours, and there's people who want to see me continue the game, and everyone knows the game's probably around 30 hours long, so you're talking, you know, at least 5, 6 major streams, okay? So now I got to make this tough decision. Gee, do I keep playing the game and basically have no one show up to streams and no one contribute because it's a game that's boring and no one likes it, and everyone will complain that I'm still playing it? But if I drop the game, now I've got a dedicated group of people who like this playthrough and are going to be pissed at me because I dropped it and gave in to pressure from people on the stream. See what I mean? It's like a lose-lose situation if I had played Days Gone, because I was going to be damned if I do, damned if I don't. And the people who did the troll voting know that.
What? That's the definition of a drama queen, seriously. Well, that's a great theory, Phil, but where's your evidence? Oh, I don't need evidence. I just made it, you know, it's just what I believe. Spoiler alert. People that believe those kind of conspiracies are morons.
They fucking know that. And that's why they did that. They've seen that this week my streams of Mortal Kombat 11 have gotten great attendance, and that the more I play it, the more the attendance is building. I'll be honest, I'm not great at Mortal Kombat 11. I actually said this on Twitter. I know I'm bad at it. I am used to fighting games where when you do a combo, it's called a 2-in-1 cancel. Meaning, you do one, you press a button, then you press a second button, and then, depending on if they hit, you can then do a special move. It's like 1, 2, 3. In this game, the combos are dial-a-combos. Meaning the combos come out no matter what if you just press buttons in sequence. That's not what I'm used to in Street Fighter. I'm not good at dial-a-combo games like Injustice and this. I'm not. I never have been. I enjoy them. I love playing them. I think they look great. They can play great. at a high level if you're good at them. I'm not good at them. I know that. But I'm not playing Mortal Kombat 11 to be a competitive player. I'm playing it as a fan of the series and a fan of the genre of fighting games, and knowing there's a lot of fun content in this game. That's why I'm playing it as a fan, not as a pro. Okay?
No, I cannot pick up any controller and play any game at a professional level.
So that being said, I know people have been checking out the Mortal Kombat 11 streams for the 2 days that I played the game. The attendance has been high. Contributions have been good. Have they been, oh my god, blowing me away? No. At the same time, they've been good. So, people are seeing that and saying, gee, now Phil drops MK11 to playing this game that's lackluster and all reviewers are saying isn't so good, and we know within a stream or two he'll be bored, or he won't be bored, but his viewers will be bored. Let's do it. Let's get him locked into this game. Let's fucking do it, right?
Oh my god. Try to do this a little bit.
Oh, God!
So in reality, the reason I ran the poll was not to go by the 100% results of the poll, which, by the way, I never do. I don't know why people expected that I would have. I never do that. I use polls to gauge public interest. And from what I saw in the poll, there's a group of people who really like my MK11 stuff and want to see me keep doing it, rather than just stop doing it or slow down doing it to play a game that doesn't look like it's very good. Alright? And that's what I got from the poll. If that, like I said, if that poll had been skewed massively, 80-90% play Days Gone and like 10% play MK11, I would have known it was the opposite. But the truth of the matter is that's not what happened. It was more than likely, if you factor out the, like I said, 400 or so troll votes that were put in there, it's probably about 50-50. Where people just don't, they don't know. A lot of people, are still kind of in that mindset that we're still in 2012. And I hate to say that, but a lot of people remember the old Phil, the old days of YouTube, where I made a ton of money. Alright, I did. I made a ton of money on everything. No matter what game I played, I raked in the dough because ad revenue on YouTube, it was just flowing like a river. Okay? And so I could afford to buy every single game. It didn't matter if the game was good, if the game was bad, if the game was hyped, if the game was dead, if the game had great reviews, if the game had terrible reviews. It didn't matter what game it was. If I played it, people watched, and I made a bunch of money on it, and because I made a bunch of money, I could then in turn afford to buy every game. See what I mean? That was a different era, guys. That was like 7 years ago. Times have dramatically changed from the way things used to be. And so some people are like, man, I don't know if Days Gone's any good. I'm waiting to see Phil play it. And based on Phil's playthrough, I'll determine whether or not I can buy the game. Sorry, guys, that's not going to be the situation anymore. It's just not. I'm not in a position where I can afford that. I cannot afford to buy games, to play them once, have everyone be bored, and then I got to move on. All right? I just can't do it anymore. So, we're at a point in my situation where, that's the deal. And I hope that you guys understand that. And if you don't understand that, I apologize that you can't and you don't yet. I mean, we haven't been in that situation since 2015. I mean, it's been about 4 years now that I've been in a situation where I don't have unlimited funds. I can't just buy everything. I can't drop tons of money on stuff that's not kind of a guaranteed investment. And it's funny because, a lot of people gave me shit when I bought the PSVR a few years ago. But the PSVR turned into being pretty good for when I got it. And the coverage that I did at the launch, it was definitely worth the investment. Now, after that, I never used the damn thing again. Okay? See what I mean? So that being said, guys, I apologize to those who voted, and maybe you're angry that I did a poll on Twitter. I didn't go by the results of the vote.
That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land.
I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. It was only if there was an extreme case where I saw, oh my god, the poll's so skewed, that I would have went and played Days Gone regardless. But, I do it for a reason. I've been here over 10 years doing what I do. I know how to take feedback from polling and the like, and I know that there's a trolling element that fucks with me every time I do a poll. And I also know how to identify the trolling element. Like I said, 400 votes that showed up instantly, which is hilarious bullshit. Like, I'm that stupid to think that 400 people clicked to vote at the same time, right? So I've been around the block, and I know what's going on, and I made the executive decision. I'm not playing Days Gone. However, like I said, alright, that doesn't mean that I won't ever play it. If it ends up being on a discount or whatever, maybe I would play it. So, I think I've now answered all of your concerns, right? I think. At this point, you kind of understand what's going on.
Apparently, I just received a $1,000 tip. Is that real? It's not legit. It's not.
Now, just to answer the elephant in the room, as you can see, guys, with the subs, I am still tracking monthly subs, but I've removed the whole out of 600 deal with the subs goal, Why? Well, it's very simple. Because earlier this month, subs were way sky high. I think at one point we were above 550 subs because I was playing Sekiro. One of the hottest games of the year, super hyped. People loved watching me play it, and people were subbed and hyped for it, okay? Then when Sekiro ended, all the hype ended, and especially because I was out of the state, not streaming for a week, a lot of the subs fell off, and basically no one kind of resubbed. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I like having a higher number of subs because I feel that you get a lot of benefits from being a sub and the like. But I can't make people resub. I just can't. It's up to people's choice whether they want to sub to the channel or not, and if they feel like the benefits they're getting are worth it or not. And I've done everything I can this month to make it better. I added a bunch of new emotes for you guys to kind of have incentive to subscribe this month and everything. But for whatever reason, a bunch of people didn't resub. All right, and it is what it is. So, what I said, we were going to do a monthly goal. We had a monthly goal set up for 600 subs, and if we hit that monthly goal, I was going to do a viewer's choice event. This was going to be the first time ever that the public, every person, was going to be able to nominate and vote on games for a viewer's choice special event. All right, that was going to be, a special playthrough. Okay. However, it didn't work out. It looks to me, from what I've seen, it seems to me that's not an event you guys are interested in. And it's hilarious because it's always the vocal minority, guys. Because in the previous times that I used to do these kind of events, all right, in previous times where I used to do these events, it was patron's choice. So you would have to be a patron in order to nominate and vote on games, and then the patrons would nominate and vote a game, it would win, I would go to play it, people would complain, oh man, that's not a game that the common viewer wants to see, why did the patrons vote for this weird game that's, not anything that we would have wanted? If only Phil would do a public poll instead of just the patrons, this would allow him to actually get a game that everyone wants to see, and he should do it publicly, but he doesn't, he always does patron's choice. So this month I said, okay, forget patron's choice, we're gonna do viewer's choice, and we got way low subs. So if anything, what that tells me is that it's just bullshit. It's people whining for the sake of whining. It's not people who actually were interested in subbing to actually make the event happen and then participate in it. It was just whiners who didn't want to see me be successful and didn't see patron support working and everything. The same group of people who complain about everything I fucking do. So, the vocal minority, right? Oh, wham, we want a public event. Okay, I'll do a public event. Well, we're not going to sub for that. Well, then forget it. Why did I bother, right?
I don't know what's going on. Listen, here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? So, I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy.
The thing, what I probably should have done is I should have done this month, what I'm going to do next month. So I'm going to announce it early. For the month of May, the sub goal is going to be a retrospective event. These events that I've done in the past few months and were incredibly successful. Every time I've done one of these special retrospective streams, people come out, they enjoy nominating and voting on what they want to see on the streams. Or not necessarily voting, it's just nominating. They usually nominate, oh gee, Phil should watch back this, Phil should watch back that. So if you don't know what a retrospective stream is, it's a special marathon event where basically we sit down together, okay, and we sit down together and we watch all my old stuff, okay, together.
Oh, man. Oh.
And it's fun because we get to reminisce about the past. I do behind-the-scenes kind of commentary about the past. A lot of the times I watch my old stuff and I cringe, and I'm like, damn, that was old Phil 10 years ago. Definitely not who I am now. And it's just a lot of fun. It is. It's a lot of fun to go back and re-experience the past. Sometimes it's game playthroughs, sometimes it's vlogging and special series. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, and it's fun because I've been doing this for over 10 years. There's a ridiculous amount of stuff to go back and watch.
Oh god.
So, for the month of May, the sub-goal is going to be, if we hit it, we're going to be doing another retrospective event. Okay? The last 3 that I did were incredibly successful, so I'm going to go back to doing that. Enough with this viewer's choice, because apparently people don't want it. The people who complained about it the most didn't even sub, and they just whined and complained that they wanted it, and then they didn't sub. So, it's just whining people, and I'm not going to waste my time on that stuff anymore. Just being honest, I'm not, okay? So, from now on, we'll do the stuff that works.
Ah, the salty tears.
Whiteboard marker cheered. He says, "Didn't you say reviewers were biased? How come you listen to them this time?" I didn't listen to one reviewer. I didn't even listen to 2 reviewers. I took the consensus of opinion not only from reviewers, but people who had been watching other streamers play this game for days.
I'm hypocritical.
Because sadly, as I told you guys, it's not how it used to be. Back in the day, I was able to go to GameStop. I was one of the very first people to play a game, record it, and put those videos up on the internet. And a lot of people looked to me as the guy who was the first guy to cover games to see if the games were good.
Day 1 views, day 1 inflated views, make the money.
Now, due to the fact that game publishers and marketing companies have decided that you need to listen to influencers rather than gamers to determine whether or not you want to play a game, especially because these influencers a lot of the time get paid extra money to play these games early and not say anything negative about them, which I won't even get into because I completely disagree with the practice. People have been playing this game for a week. Days Gone has been being played since last weekend. So people have seen it. People know what it is. There's information about it all over the internet. Not just the mainstream reviewers who may do it wrong, but from even other people who've just been playing it for a while. And all the reports pretty much agreed with each other. This game is not very good. So there you go. U.S. Marine High tipped me $5. He said, if you only get a game based on good reviews, why haven't you played Ace Combat 7 or PC games like Kenshi? Because I don't only get it based on good reviews. That's a lie. That's completely false. It's on a combination of factors, timing, etc. You know, how things are going with me and if I can afford a game or not at a certain period of time. You know, there's all those things that are a factor. And you're just overgeneralizing it, on purpose, by the way, to probably, you know, twist me in a negative light and make me look like a hypocrite when in reality that's not what I do. As I said only about 5 million times, the world is not black and white. It's not. There's not I either do this or I either do that 100% of the time for my entire life. That's not how life works. Things change over time. Like I said, I used to be the guy who could afford to buy every game. I didn't care if it was good or bad, and that way I could cover every release and tell you if it was good or bad, in my opinion. Sadly, I'm not at the liberty to do that anymore. I just can't. I have to pick and choose what's good for a stream. So, to fully answer your question, U.S. Marine, why didn't I play Ace Combat 7 or Kenshi? First of all, I don't even know what the hell Kenshi is, never heard of it, that's why I didn't play it. I didn't play Ace Combat 7 because I didn't think it would be a good game for streaming. You'd probably watch me fly the plane once, okay, this is a great gimmick, and after a few hours say, I don't want to ever see that again. Not riveting for a gameplay stream. I'm looking for things that are going to retain attention over time for gameplay stream viewers, and in addition, things that are going to get me bang for my buck value. When I buy a game now, I'm looking for a game that either is going to be a nice full playthrough that gets a lot of leverage on streams, or ends up being a game that I do a lot of gameplay with chill hanging out kind of interactions with you guys, or both, you know? Not a game that's just a flash in the pan, I play it for 4 hours, it's boring as shit, regardless of the reviews say it's good or not. I'm looking for things that are entertaining for streams. This is not Phil the YouTuber, this is Phil the live streamer. Things have changed, okay?
I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. And that's my new reality, and I just gotta understand that and live with it.
Shout out to Ace, who cheered. He said, ultimately doing polls for anything will not benefit you because you need to play games that will financially benefit you. Yes and no, I agree there. I say, yes, they have to financially benefit me in some way, but at the same time, it also just has to be a stream that's interesting to the viewers. If I'm not if I'm not entertaining you guys with something interesting, whether it's, again, the game itself or my interactions with you while I'm playing the game, then why am I streaming to begin with? Just turn the fucking stream off, I'll play the game by myself, right? So what's the point?
No one's really talking to me anymore now. Some people are taking off for the night.
Well, someone called hashtag Days Gone for Phil tipped me $1. I said, if money is an issue, I'll be even more than glad to buy the deluxe edition for you. Hey, I always accept donations. If anyone actually wants to gift me the deluxe edition of the game, go ahead.
Oh my god. It's terrible.
But I'm going to tell you right now, the way you should do it, buy a code off of Amazon or off of PSN and send me the code via email. Then I'll try Days Gone. Sure. If you want to buy the game and donate it to me for free, do that. But, you know, number one, don't send me money. Because if you send me the money, that's taxable income. Which is just going to screw me over in the long run. Trust me, I have enough fucking tax issues. And number two, you know, money that you send me and stuff essentially has to go to do important things like pay stuff. You know, I'm not really super interested in playing Days Gone, but if someone buys the game for me and sends me the PSN code, yeah, I'll give it a shot this week. I'm not guaranteeing a full playthrough, but I give it a shot at least. If I was sent the game, absolutely. Okay? Animoji tipped me $1, has complete 100% misconceptions of what Patreon is, and is arguing me about Patreon is supposed to be for buying equipment. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, and I'm just going to ignore it, because this is someone who has sour grapes about Patreon, apparently, and is completely misinformed, and I'm not even going to bother with it. It's a waste of my time.
Oh my god. Over 1,800 milligrams of sodium. 1,800 milligrams of sodium.
Vote Democrat did 123-bit cheers, and I'll send you a copy of PS4 Rainbow Six Siege if you will play it. I mean, if you really want me to, and you send me a free copy, I would play it a few times, I guess. Something you send me that I didn't initially tell you I had any interest in anyway. I'm not going to promise the world. If I give it a shot and I hate it or I'm just not interested in it, I probably will never play it again. So if you actually want to do that, take that risk and buy the game and send it to me, okay. You know, I'd be more than happy to try it at least and give it a shot for a nighttime stream or something, but I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, because someone sent me this game now, I'm going to play it for 40 hours. No, I'm not doing that, okay? Last Rambo cheered. Regardless of stream interaction or participation, if you get a $60 tip per session, would that suffice? Well, let me put it this way, Last Rambo. Yes and no. Yes, if you're talking about covering the cost of a game, okay? So let's say every stream I play a brand new $60 game, and every stream I receive a $60 tip to pay for that game.
Yeah, the problem then is I also need to make other funds to pay everything else. You know, I don't do this for free.
Oh! Benefit.
We're disgusting beggar. I never used to be a business. Now I am.
You know, I have to pay my bills. I have to pay for the cost of electricity. I have to pay for the cost of everything behind the scenes. You know, so no, a $60 tip per stream is not enough to say I can play a new game every stream. You see what I'm saying? Even if every stream sent me a new game, you know, I still need to have, you know, contributions to pay for everything else behind the scenes besides just buying new games. So there you go.
Yeah, this is kind of funny. So I literally played Sekiro, start to finish. By the end of the game, I was parrying a bunch of stuff. I beat the final boss faster than 95% of the people who played this game. Sekiro, one of the hardest games of this console generation. Okay? Then I play Mortal Kombat, and I can't do a 3-hit combo with raiding. I can beat the final boss of Sekiro in 10-15 minutes, but I can't do a 3-hit combo with fucking raiding. Obviously, there's something wrong here. Any moment, I can pick up a controller, and I can play any game at professional level. I'm good at lying. Snort. What an asshole. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was. Devour. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of DSP Tries It. Fast food, right? Hopefully I don't have a heart attack.
Today I've got in front of me this is official, the angriest Whopper ever made in the world. This is it, the angriest one. It says it right there, cannot be false advertising, right? People have been asking me for this one for a couple of weeks, but it wasn't out until late last week, so finally I had a chance to go to Burger King and pick one up.
I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth.
I actually really like the Angry Whopper. The Angry Whopper has this like sweet sauce on it with jalapenos and a special kind of cheese with spice in it, and I really like the Angry Whopper. So I'm looking forward to the Angriest Whopper. Apparently the difference is supposed to be it has more stuff loaded on it, and this one actually has hot sauce baked into the bun. Now, the one thing that's a little bit off-putting about this sandwich, it's very expensive. $5.50 for a single burger is a lot of money to pay at a fast food place. So, let's see if the Angriest Whopper lives up to the name. I like it has the angry flaming eyes on it. And let's see if it's worth what they charge for it. So here you go. Wow. So you remember back in October, Burger King had the black bun for Halloween. And that one they were saying, you know, had some flavoring to it. So now they've got the red bun. Let's take a look at what actually comes on the Angriest Whopper.
Oh, I want to fuck her brains out. I have no fucking self-control.
You've got lettuce, right? You've got what appears to be the same hot sauce or a sweet sauce that comes on the Angry Whopper, plus some mayo. You've got the fried onions that are breaded fried onions, 2 tomatoes. I still see the jalapenos, but it looks like regular cheese. It actually doesn't look like they had the hotter cheese that they put on the regular Angry Whopper. Anything on the bottom? Nope, nothing. Just the burger and the red bun. Alright, well, let's get this back together. Give this bad boy a taste. Let's see what we think. It's stuck. There we go. You know, a loose piece of lettuce there. Alright.
That is very red.
It also has bacon, by the way.
That's disgusting. Oh my god. Ah! Oh! No, that's disgusting. That is really nasty. Cannibalism.
You couldn't really see it, but here it is. Here's a piece of it right there. You can see there's bacon. Alright, I'm gonna try to get a bite. That's everything. I see right here, jalapeno, bacon, onion, everything. So I'm gonna try to get the bite right there and see what it tastes like.
Devour. Devour.
Oh! Benefit.
Oh! My disgusting pig-like mouth. Do you know how to keep your mouth closed during a meal? Initially, flavor-wise, tastes exactly like the Angry Whopper. But I'm getting a little bit of aftertaste of a burniness, probably from the bun. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna take a chunk of just the bun and see. Doesn't really smell any different. Devour. Devour. It does have a flavoring to it, yep. You can tell it has a little bit of a spicy kick flavoring to it. All right, I'll take another bite. Devour. Devour. Oh my God. It's terrible. Oh. The reason I like the Angry Whopper is because of the combination of flavors. The sweetness of the sauce and the onions, the fried onions, the saltiness and savoriness of the bacon, combined with the cooling kind of tomato, but also you got mayo, and if you get a bite of jalapeno, you get a little bit of a spicy kick. I like this. Here's why I like it. It's spicy, it's not too spicy. It's got a lot of flavor and a lot of ingredients. So if you say, why am I paying $5.50 for the Angriest Whopper? Because you get a lot of stuff on it versus a lot of other burgers. Oh, it's just a premium burger and you pay $5 for it, but how do you justify it? This one kind of justifies it with the amount of stuff that's on it. I'll have one more bite and then I will give you my verdict. Let me fucking unleash the beast. That's it, I'm going beast mode. Ah! You feed me more. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Holy fucking shit. Relax. Some people just can't control themselves. Phil has gouty fat butt. Devour. Devour. That one had a big jalapeno in it. Do you know how to keep your mouth closed during a meal? It's disgusting in my opinion. Like, I'm actually disgusted. Finally. I did get a mouthful of meat that time. I love the red meat, alright? Oh, I got a mouthful of meat and a little bit of sauce. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, totally gay. And it's important to know
the jalapenos that they put on here are the milder style. They do have a spicy kick, but they're not the hot ones. I've had jalapenos that'll burn your mouth out. These are kind of middle of the road, so it's not too bad. So here's the deal. 95% similar to the Angry Whopper. The only difference, the bun has a very slightly different taste. I'll be honest with you, eating the burger, I don't taste it. When I ripped the piece off, I could taste it. But just eating the burger, all the other flavors overpower the flavor of the bun. So, if you had the Angry Whopper, you're probably gonna like the Angriest Whopper. Should you run out to get the Angriest Whopper right away? Probably not, since the Angry Whopper is pretty much exactly the same thing. It is a cool gimmick, though, to have the red bun. You know, just like they had the black bun, like I said. It's a cool gimmick. The bun tastes good. Is it worth $5.50? That's gonna be about your own decision for your price point. Are you looking to spend over $5 just for the sandwich in your combo, when otherwise you could probably get a combo for like $6-7 if it wasn't the premium sandwich? I like it. I like the Angry Whopper, and I like the Angriest Whopper. I'm gonna give it a man, it's a tough decision. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
they are very high in acid. It's true, acid levels for your body. So if you actually eat a lot, you're actually going to raise the natural acid level of your body and make yourself susceptible to diseases that have to do with acid, including one that I know all too well, gout. Gout, 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 gouty, gout, McFist, gout, fucking butt, fuck, gout, farts, gout, gout, gout. I learned the hard way, okay? We just had a troll in the chat. Celebrate Gout 100. So, har, Phil had gout earlier this year, and he talked about it publicly because he talks about this stuff publicly. He shares it, right? He's not ashamed. He's not one of these people who hides the personal shit about his life. He talks about it. And so I brought this up, and everyone knows that I had gout earlier this year, and I don't have it anymore. I haven't had it since, I'm trying to think, the last flare-up was sometime during the summer, you know? Because I changed my lifestyle. I don't drink as much. I'm not eating as much red meat. I'm a lot more healthy now. And because of that, I haven't had any issues with it. But they think it's like funny to bring that shit up. Look, another one. Fall gout. How is this funny? Like, what is funny about that? It's over. Like, it's so outdated. Find something else. Maybe the most outdated, stupid references, like, you can tell, that's how you could tell how stupid and immature and just dumb these people are. It's not even funny. It's not annoying. It doesn't annoy me. It's not funny. It's not annoying. All you do is make yourself look stupid. Do I need to instruct people on how to troll? You're terrible at it. My God, you're bad. It's just so bad. It's not, it's just like, pathetic. It's like a little 5-year-old, you know? It's like a 33-year-old and a 5-year-old's trying to make fun of him. And you look at him like, are you fucking for real? Like, you just made a joke about like a banana or something. It's so dumb. Gout. I haven't even mentioned it in how long? Because I don't have it. Oh my God.
How's the gout, Phil?
Oh my God. Here's another one. How's the gout, Phil? Another idiot. This is great.
How's that gout?
How's that gout? Who was it? Hold on. Now I have to freaking manually mute
How's
everyone.
that Seattle air, Phil?
Yes, I want to play a game, yes.
Alright, you will. Don't worry, you will. I just gotta find out who this idiot is now. Say it again. No, say it again. Say, how's that gout? Go ahead.
How's that Seattle air?
Come on, say it again. I mean, you're so dumb, I know you'll say it again. Say it. Say, how's that gout? Come Come on.
So with the gout, how's your daughter? With the gout.
He's still saying it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, parent, let's go. Give me a cracker. Wow. Now, what ended up happening was I ended up getting an acid level imbalance back in 2015, which I didn't know I ever had, but apparently it's hereditary in my family because my aunt had it her whole life and didn't fucking tell anybody. Thanks, aunt. Feels the gouty fat butt. Feels the gouty fat butt. Mr. Gout.
I think that it's good. It's not amazingly great where you need to get it. If you like the Angry Whopper, you'll like this. But the color is more of a gimmick. It doesn't really affect the flavor that much, but it is a good sandwich. So there you go. Angriest Whopper, ladies and gentlemen. Go check it out at Burger King.
I hope you enjoyed another DSP Tries It. I'll see you next time.